Mellow greetings, everybody. My name is James. I am from the internet, and today it is Election Day 2020. Thank God. Oh, I'm exhausted, people. I'm absolutely exhausted. It's been like a 8-year long election. I mean, 8 months, but yeah, it feels like 8 years. So today we're going to keep it kind of brief. I'm going to take a quick temperature check on the country. I'm going to let y'all know what's going on, and then I got to get going because I got to go do election stuff and, take my camera out onto the streets and find all the Trump caravans and watch people lose their minds in real time as their golden god falls from the altar and crumbles. Yeah, I want to be able to record that shit in real time and then play it back in slow motion, just frame by frame, so you can get to the exact second when you could see in their face that they just lost hope. Yeah, I want that. So, quick temperature check. What's going on in America? Election night, election day, how are people feeling? This is kind of how they're feeling. Female Biden supporter surrounded by Trump caravan, assaulted on video, police refused to help her. Because, of course they did. Although I would just like to point out, too, that the 5 trending articles up here are Trump sparks outrage after telling crowd Biden could be shot just 3 weeks into his presidency. Female Biden supporter surrounded by Trump caravan, assaulted on video. Pro-Trump vehicle convoy blocks major New Jersey highway, creating nightmare traffic. Armed Trump caravan tried to run Biden campaign bus off Texas highway, crashed into staffer's car. Florida cops filmed punching Biden supporter at rally as Trump fans try to block camera. So, it's almost like I just gave you the entire buffet there and you only had to taste one little thing. But here we go, real quick. Female supporter of former Vice President Joe Biden says she was chased down and assaulted by an angry mob of Trump supporters in Bakersfield, California. A TikTok user showed a nearly 6-minute video account of what appears to show a caravan of SUVs and Trumps parading in support of the president, chasing after her before surrounding her in a car in a nearby parking lot. Hey, remember when President Trump used to be anti-caravan? Yeah, I'm old enough to remember that shit. Video shows Trump supporters yelling the N-word at the woman because of the Black Lives Matter slogan displayed on her vehicle. They're blocking me in. The Patriots followed me, the woman tells the camera, as the Trump supporters can be heard calling her a bitch. This is their true colors. I want everyone to know this is a hate crime. They're coming up to my car right now, she says, as a woman can be heard arguing with her to get out of the car. You're a fucking N-word. A man wearing a pro-Trump tank top can be heard yelling from his car. As the crowd grew increasingly hostile, a man is seen approaching her vehicle and challenging her to a fight. Because, of course, if you're a Trump supporter and a patriot and a real man, the first thing you want to do is drag a woman out of a car and fight her. Come get it. Come on, the man tells the woman as he takes off his tactical vest. Ooh, real man taking off his tactical vest before challenging a woman to a fight in a parking lot. Woo! Damn, that's a lot of testosterone there. I mean, seriously, how small does your dick have to be to pull that one? I mean, that's like some micropeen stuff, right? That's not normal. That's not natural. I would like to think. I mean, I could be wrong. Please let me know if there's a horde of dudes out there taking off tactical vests and challenging women to physical fights. And I don't know, you heard they happen to have a huge dick? Let me know. Other than that, I think I'm going to go with my assessment. A female Trump supporter is also seen getting into a heated exchange with the woman before appearing to assault her, as she attempted multiple times to slap the phone out of the Biden supporter's hand. Do something, the woman yells, encouraging the woman to brawl with her. You know, in case she didn't want to fight the guy with the tactical vest, they gave her a B option of just fighting another woman in the parking lot Thunderdome that they had established in their circle of Trump vehicles. 2 women enter, 1 woman leave. Great stuff. I'll fucking slap the phone right out of your hand, bitch, the woman yells as she again attempts to slap the phone away. The person recording on TikTok approached the group of officers in the parking lot and urged them to keep the caravan from leaving the parking lot because several crimes were committed and caught on tape. The officers appeared to laugh at the woman's pleas and eventually walk away after claiming no crimes were committed. Really cool, officer. I can't wait to meet your wife in a parking lot and threaten her and challenge her to a fight as I take off my tactical vest while I call her a bitch before I slap the phone out of her hand. Yeah, good job, cops. Lovely. Let's check out what else is going on in this raging shit pile we call America on Election Day. Trump campaign mocks Biden as he visits son's grave on Election Day. President's campaign issues poorly timed attack as Democrat visits family graves on the final day of the election. It's not poorly timed, it's purposely timed. It's the Trump campaign. They're trash. They're trying to appeal to their base, also trash. Let's just go check in on El Presidente and see what raging shitstorm he's brewing up for, because you know he's most assuredly not going gentle into that good night, right? Go! White House has literally barricaded itself in. That's right. Trump put up a wall that you can't see through, that you can't scale over, that's 3 feet away from the iron fence. It's being guarded by men with assault rifles. That doesn't include the spotter teams on the roof of the White House with sniper rifles. Yeah, that's right. If you saw any video of what it looked like when they were chasing down Muammar Gaddafi and dragging him through the streets kind of thing. Yeah, this is what Gaddafi's fucking presidential palace looked like too. Yeah, behind 3 sets of barricades and a bunch of armed dudes. This is the transition plan right here, by the way, people. This transition plan. There's a fence going up at the White House today aiming to keep protesters at bay on election night and beyond. Every news report has quoted the presidential press office calling it, quote, non-scalable, and it's similar to the barrier erected in June after protests thundered through American cities. It's also known as a, quote, anti-climb fence, made from a welded wire mesh that's so tightly woven it's impossible to get a foothold and very difficult to cut. Fences have become the signature motif of the Trump presidency, a flimsy border wall that does little, and Mexico most definitely hasn't paid for it. Chain link cages for children, haphazard barriers around public buildings made from concrete blocks and topped with loops of razor wire, the array of defenses surrounding Trump Tower. After 4 years of trying to keep people out, his defensible space has grown smaller and smaller, a contracting web of non-scalable wire mesh, and Trump barricading himself inside with a deadly virus and hundreds of his closest friends and followers. He has truly locked himself up. So there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Disposition of America, disposition of Trump campaign, disposition of Trump himself. So, before I boogie out to go take care of my election stuff, I'm going to leave you with one final note today. In the last 28 years, Republicans have won exactly one popular vote, but they've caused 3 major economic recessions. Do with that information what you will. I am James. I am out of here. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace.